You can see my music. You can listen to my music.
There's a lot going on.
What? He's trying to, bro, he on some bullshit. He is. Listen, boss, that's mine. Hey, motherfucking mouth, nigga. Play that you gonna do something like that, nigga. You think you playing with me, nigga? You wanna play?
Yeah, man. I see a lot of this, a lot of these videos, man, where these guys are in the damn fast food restaurant arguing with people and the customers behind the counter, and that's loser behavior to me. That's like loser behavior. If you got to complain about your food, hey, call that damn number they got up at the top on the side of the wall, man, and complain. But getting up here and arguing about some food and arguing with the bad ass customer service, that means you act like there ain't no other places that's the only fucking place that's open. That's the only restaurant you can go to. Damn, you just a loser. You just somebody who go around want to start shit. Anytime somebody say something, a little thing they do, you want to get outrageous and get obnoxious and or whatever. And then like calling your daddy up there is, how about you call the police? They got more authority, and plus they come up there with guns and they authorize to use them if necessary. Now you slap that dude, you don't know that man could have came out of the waistband with a pistol and start smoking everybody in there. Not only him, he'd have shot you. Because I mean, some of these dudes got mental problems. They don't just give a damn. So calling him up there and he coming up there slapping a dude or whatever, he don't even know if his daughter started the problem in the first place. He just come up there and hit that man like that and think he done something, man. But you hit the wrong person, man. I'm gonna tell you, boy, it could be some problems. It could be some serious problems, man.
There's a lot wrong with all of that. You know, that whole, just like you said, I agree with you on both halves. If you all, it's simply just say, give me my money back and go spend your money somewhere else, you know. And it, you know, you don't have to deal with bad customer service. We agree. I agree 100% that what we get now as the consumer is not the way it was back in the days. They cared about the customer. They cared about customer service. But most of these restaurants now, the food is not of good quality. The customer service is poor, and they don't really care how they treat you. So I can agree that this happened more than we like to. You know, more than we like to, this happened. But at that time, as a consumer, what you want to do is ask for your money back and take your money and go somewhere else. Because to me, I'm not going to argue with you and then expect you to give me some good food. I no longer trust you. So once you violated that, I went and asked for something and you've messed it up. I don't want it anymore. I want to take my money because there's other McDonald's, there's other Burger King, there's other fast food restaurants all over. You can go somewhere else and spend your money right up the block because they're damn near on every corner. So you can go somewhere else and spend your money for that day. Even if I have to switch the chain, I will have something different. I will not have that food. And like you said, calling always in any situation, you know, most of us as females have been victim of doing that, calling somebody we love to defend us, brothers, daddies, cousins, friends, whatever. But it's never a good practice because you could be calling someone to their death. You know, we want to think that the person we calling is big and bad and they're going to come and defend us and they love us so much that they'll be willing to die for us. But do we really want to test that? Because sometimes that's what happens. It does not always work out in your favor. So I think it's never good to call someone when there's a heated situation to come and deal with that situation. It's never. That's why we pay the police. Kevin's right. We pay the police to do that. So that's the service you should use. And in this case, when that was a disturbance, the manager should have called the police, or one of the employees should have called the police and say, hey, we got a customer that's being outraged and we need some assistance over here. She should not have called her father to that situation, you know, because you still don't know what's going to happen when that man get up. We just saw it ended there, you know, but we don't know. That man could have got up and, like you said, had a mental problem and wild out. You don't know what
he could have been already. He already on one, man. He could have came in there, man, looking to pop somebody. Mm-hmm. He already could, but he just want to start an argument to give himself a reason to do it. And by him coming up there thinking he gonna just roughhouse somebody, man, that's a dangerous game. That's a dangerous game because not only because you lose your life. I mean, once a person take one person, I mean, because if I was on that kind of time, hey, everybody got to go. Everybody got to go. You already going to jail because you already down one, so you might well just finish everybody off. And some people be on that time. But I'm not that kind of person. I would never think like that because I don't want no problems. And I'm only on this earth. I'm only here to defend myself. I'm not here to cause havoc and to, to bring harm to anybody. And I don't suggest you do nothing like that. But I'm just telling you what a scenario, what something like that could be, man. It's a dangerous game. People talk all day, and you can go and deal with 100 people a certain way, but it just take one, and you don't know what they look like. You don't know what their size is. You don't know. You just can't size them up. You don't know. So you got to treat everybody like, hey, man, this person can potentially do me harm. You up here trying to make money. You're not up here trying to police the public. If a person get irate in the training, I know they tell you, call the police. Call law enforcement if you have a irate customer. Don't go back and forth with them. Don't argue. If they say, hey, you didn't fix my hamburger right, say, sir, let me try to fix it the best way you can. If he still won't do it, say, sir, can you please leave? Because we'd be forced to call the police. You don't get up here going back and forth with no crazy ass person off the street. You don't know where they from. You don't even know if they some kind of person that's in this country illegally. And they can leak because you ain't gonna know who they name. They ain't got no record of their face. They ain't got no DNA evidence. They ain't got no fingerprint. They ain't got nothing on this person. That person pop you, man, and get out of sight of police, and they gone. You'll never see what happened. You'll never know where they went to. So you don't know. These people just walking off the street.
And the bottom line, it's not even worth it. It's food. I mean, you're gonna throw more food at the end of the day away. All that excess food that y'all prepare and sit under them lights and y'all don't use at the end of the night, y'all discard it. So if you make somebody food wrong, it's just good customer service to give it to them. This could have been handled way before it got to where this man was upset and doing something with the girl. But no, we got these people who want to go back and forth and think that they're right and just want to say anything to the customer. And like I said, customer service has went to hell.
Exactly. And on another note, well, that man got the advantage on you. He just got the advantage. He's out in the open. He know what he come to do. He know how you back there behind the counter. Where you gonna run to? Where you gonna go? You don't have no way to protect yourself. You just up in there talking shit and could possibly be done with. Mm-hmm. That's just common practice. But I'm starting to see more and more and more of these kind of videos where they, getting into it with the employees and employees getting into it with customers, and it's just not worth it.